Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Fresh TV, and I am your host for this segment, Julie Dilorenzo. And of course, it is brought to us in part by the Elkhart County Living Magazine. And as usual, we're here with Peg Campbell, and she's going to tell us about the magazine. And the new one just came out. We've got a brand new look and some great articles.
Absolutely, Julie. It's always good to be here with you. We are excited to bring the Elkhart County Living Magazine again. It just was out this past week, so it's very exciting. Again, coming into the summer with so many things going on throughout the county, it's just a great resource, a great thing to pick up, to read, to enjoy the articles, to find out who's doing what, see what your friends and neighbors are doing in the area. As always, there are many ways you can get the magazine. You can become a subscriber for as little as $12 a month, or you can pick it up at newsstands throughout the area. You can also log on to our website at maplecitymedia.com. Look at back issues, just get more information about it. Read it online if you prefer. It's just great information and always fun.
Well, and one of the favorite things in there, of course, I think you have your finger post to it, is the calendar, which it's a bi-monthly calendar. It shows folks, you know, some of the things going on in our area. We have many great things going on, and we're going to talk about one of those things today. But man, if you want to know what's happening in the area, that's the magazine to look at.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very good.
And you're hosting, this is what we're going to talk about today, you guys, Jazz Festival. It is, I can't believe it's only, what, a couple weeks away. And so we're going to talk about that today. Thanks, Peg.
Thank you.
Well, we are with Steve Gruber, and he is the executive director for Downtown Elkhart. And I don't know if that's an ink or what, but all right. But one of the many things that you do is put on the Jazz Festival, and that, right, again, is a couple of weeks away.
Yeah, this year we are calling it the Elkhart Jazz and Blues Festival. We have a lot of blues fans in the area, and over the years they've asked that we include blues. This year we definitely decided, since so many people go to Chicago to follow blues, we would bring blues from Montreal, Detroit, Chicago, and Indy. So about 20% of our performance will be blues. We will still have traditional jazz. We'll have Latin jazz. We're looking to a lot of expanded styles, looking at a little bit younger audience as well as our traditional classic jazz fans. A lot more food and drink, a lot more available. All of Main Street will be closed, so it's going to be just one big giant party.
That's my favorite thing about it, is you can just park and you have safety of just walking up and down Main Street, visiting all the different venues. And speaking of venues, how many are we looking at this year? Are you going to go with the main ones that you usually have, like on Main Street at the park and so forth?
That's right. There are 6 stages. In the years past, we've had 2 outdoor stages. Because our weather's so uncertain in Michiana, we don't have the best weather in the world. In the summertime, we'll have 1 large stage, which is a free stage at Main and Franklin. The other 5 venues will all be indoors, air-conditioned. 2 of them will have food and drink. The newest one is Matt Anthony's. We're taking over their whole dining room. It had been the State Theater, so it's really acoustically, and as far as getting a crowd in there, it's going to be great. And that will be our blues stage.
Oh, that'll be great. And like you said, it's a great venue for that. And you know, if the weather is permitting, outdoors is a great place to be too. And so there, some of the venues, they're tented, but you can also hear them from outdoors. Is that right?
That's right. We'll also have a street party in between 523 and Matt Anthony's. There will be some local bands playing there. McCarthy's on the Riverwalk, which just opened in October, will have live jazz on their terrace. So there will be other satellite locations privately staged that will entertain people who come here. So it will be really a wide variety of places to sit, people watch, have a drink, and to enjoy a variety of music. We really are trying to make sure that it's as crowd-pleasing as we possibly can make it.
Now, you have some favorites of mine, at least, that always are here every year. Will you be bringing back, like, the Tim Cunninghams, that sort of people that we recognize them from being here year to year?
Tim did have a scheduling conflict. We do have Dave Bennett, who's a perennial favorite. The group Bed, that has changed their name, but still the same group. Rebecca Kilgore Quartet. Bucky Pizzarelli will be back. John Bainey. So some of the real tried and true festival favorites, but we are also, like I said, mixing it up, trying to get people to think about following some of these groups who do perform in the area. Most of them have websites. We're going to have those published in the program, encourage people to follow their schedule. If they have a Grand Rapids, South Bend, or Detroit gig, to maybe think about going to those places and giving them some business.
Right. It's close by, so they can do that. Well, let's talk a little bit about parking costs, that kind of thing, how simple it will be for people to come and enjoy this event this year.
Yeah, all the parking is free downtown. We'll have lots clearly marked. This year we'll have $10 single sessions. So if there's a group you really like, say you like Elwood Splinters, you can buy a $10 ticket here at the Chamber. This is where our ticket office will be. Saturday afternoon sessions, $30. Saturday evening is $35. Jazz passes for all performances both days is $65, and then we love to have patrons at $150, and that gives you guaranteed priority seating and coupons to some of the downtown restaurants.
You can't beat that. That's a great price for a whole weekend of entertainment. Again, the dates are June 25th and 6th, I believe, and also Sunday.
We do have a gospel performance. They've always been our wrap-up, the T. Hadley Gospel Choir from Canaan Baptist Church. That will be the end of the programming at 11:30 on Sunday. So we had some in the years past, but it was just so expensive to keep all the musicians in town an extra night. As we look at the economy and our ability to spend, we had to cut that.
So again, it's June 25th and 26th, and that'll start on Friday about what time?
Right about 5 o'clock, opening remarks, and then the first band will start at 5:30. All stages will be up and going at 6 p.m.
Okay, and again, people can get tickets here at the downtown Elkhart Chamber office, and website, phone numbers?
Website is elkhartjazzfestival.com. Our phone number is 574-295-8701.
Okay, so a couple of 3 ways you can get tickets and information on the event, and there's also the schedules that probably list all of your artists that'll be here. So if you're looking for somebody favorite, maybe you'll find it there in the pamphlet. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment after this short break.